Well, hello folks. I'm just walking down the highway here, backwards now, but I'm walking down to my good wife.
Here's the scoop. Vernon is that way. Edgewood is that way. Right now, our government is carrying out the murder of 400 ostriches because some of them had the bird flu like a year and something ago. So they're out there right now. So I'm hoping to give them a little bit of welcome on the way by. The CFIA, is the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, and they are the government body that has done this. So, not proud to be Canadian.
Well, folks, this isn't my normal XJW video, but this is something that's happening right now, an hour away from where we live. It's in our backyard. And as farmers, we've raised poultry, chickens, we've had ducks, we've had peacocks. But there's something about ostriches that are different. They live a long, long time. It's said that they can live 75 years, even outlive their owners. And these ostriches are special. They were able to fight this bird flu virus and eliminate it within the flock. And now the government wants to destroy the ostriches. So they've appealed this. This went to court. They lost their appeal because we follow some World Health Group and health organization. So, did this not get us into trouble with the virus? With COVID? Yes. There's lots of trouble, lots of disputes, lots of people disgruntled about this whole thing. Well, this is what's happening. The government has this kind of power to come in and take over people's property, to kick them off their property, and to make a huge mess and destroy all their livestock and then wipe their hands clean and walk away. Like, we've given our governments that kind of power somehow. But I don't remember voting for any of this stuff. So if you're out there and you can help, we would appreciate it. So here's the story. 400 ostriches in BC are facing a government ordered cull, and the fighting is still unfolding. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency says avian influenza was detected last December and about 69 birds died, and that's why they ordered the cull. The agency said this is to protect the public and the industry health. So, what happened on the ground this week? Police briefly detained two co owners after the CFIA executed a warrant, and a 3-meter hay bale wall was put up around the pens. Overnight, this is last night, the hay bales enclosure was reportedly set on fire, and tensions are high as supporters gather. Now, the case turned international. High-profile figures urged spared birds for scientific study, saying surviving animals could hold antibodies. But courts have so far allowed the CFIA to proceed, though a short stay was recently reported as the legal fight continues. Now, this isn't just an animal story, it's about agency power, community voice, and scientific uncertainty. And if you want fair answers, demand transparent testing data, interviews with independent vets, and a seat at the table for the local and the Indigenous leaders. I'll link sources and how you can help in the descriptions. Live your life with love, and folks, keep asking questions. We'll see you guys in the next video.
There was a lot of tension today at a farm in the remote Kootenay community of Edgewood. Protesters facing off with dozens of police officers ahead of the planned cull of a flock of ostriches. Claudia Van Emmerich joins us now with more. And Claudia, the cull was deemed necessary after an outbreak of avian flu. Courts upheld that order. What's the latest from the farm tonight?
Yes, Chris, there have been multiple, in fact, court battles and failed bids over the past 9 months by the Universal Ostrich Farm here near Edgewood to save those 400 ostriches. But it appears that the cull ordered by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency is imminent. What's on your hand? Tense moments at an ostrich farm near Edgewood in southeastern BC.
Suckers, the most imaginable worst thing in the world, just like you're doing to them.
As supporters of the farm and its flock of 400 birds come face to face with the agency that ordered their cull.
A lot of people want to know why you're a psychopath.
Officials with the Canadian Food Inspection Agency arriving at the farm early Monday morning, along with dozens of RCMP officers as they work to clear the property using a search warrant ahead of executing its depopulation order.
The representative for the farm has been very clear that she doesn't want any violence, that she doesn't want anybody hurt. And so there has been some rhetoric online that we certainly have seen some threats, but we haven't seen any of that today, and we don't anticipate that.
It is just heartbreaking because every RCMP officer out here has the right, the ability to say, just lock hands and say, no, not this time.
The front entrance of the farm has been blocked off. Inside, police creating a line telling protesters they will be arrested if they cross it. The owners of the farm posting regular updates on social media saying they've been given one last chance to feed the birds before their destruction.
They are important, and they're important to scientific innovation to cure diseases and viruses.
The fate of the birds has garnered international attention. It was late last year when an outbreak of avian flu killed 69 ostriches and prompted the cull order. That launched months of legal battles and failed bids by the farm to save the rest of the flock, which it argues has shown no signs of illness for many months.
I believe they know there's no virus in these birds now. That's how nature works. We've got the animal with the strongest immune system of any animal on the world.
With the CFIA on site preparing to depopulate the flock, time for the birds is quickly running out, meaning plans to take the case all the way to the Supreme Court of Canada and filing the necessary application by the October 3rd deadline is looking less and less likely. Claudia Van Aert, Global News, near Edgewood.
And it looks like we might have to wait a little bit longer for this all to play out. Claudia, any idea when the cull might happen?
Yeah, Chris, the CFIA is not saying when exactly that call will happen or how. However, the owners of the farm have told us that they've been advised by the CFIA that it will happen over the next couple of days because the agency says that's how long it needs to set up. Despite the clock ticking, the owners of this farm are pleading for testing to be done on the birds ahead of any cull, even at their own expense, Chris.
All right, thank you for that report. Claudia Van Aert reporting from Edgewood tonight.